Welcome. My name is Brett Little. I'm the Executive Director here at the nonprofit, the Green Home Institute. The Green Home Institute has a mission to empower people to make healthier and more sustainable choices in the renovation and construction of the places we live. And we've been headquartered right in Grand Rapids since 2000. We're so excited to be bringing you behind the scenes on single-family homes, multifamily mixed-use, new construction, gut renovations on our green building tours. So I hope you'll join us as we interview architects, builders, homeowners, developers, energy raters, and really ask them questions as to how and why they are committed to green building in their projects. All of our courses are approved for continuing education in GBCI, AIA HSW, NARI Green, Certified Green Professional, Certified Green Home Professional, BPI non-whole house, and they may be applicable to your state-based design or contractor license. This particular course is also approved for LEED accredited professional in homes. And to get your continuing ed, make sure you take the quiz while you watch the video or after the video and get an 80% passing rate. And don't forget, you can always watch any previous videos anytime at our website and our YouTube channel.
And a quick word from one of our sponsors. This session is brought to you by GeoComfort. Help your clients live a zero energy and healthy lifestyle with GeoComfort geothermal systems, and featuring a renewed 30% tax credit for these geothermal or ground source heat pump systems. And our main sponsor today is Shrinergy. Shrinergy has mobile solar generators. These generators are the most powerful solar generator, yet still only weighs 20 pounds, capable of satisfying the demanding need for camp trailers, home appliances, days at a time. The generator is versatile as it is powerful for the ultimate emergency power or camping luxury without the hassle of traditional fuel power generators. This kit comes with all solar panel cables you need to get started, plus a wall charger, connected to the SolarStorm 100 panel, and fully recharge the solar generators within 15 hours of ideal sunlight. And here's some of the recharge times: 2 to 24 hours, wall plug 4 to 8, car 4 to 6. And then here is some of the times that certain devices take to recharge, with getting out of a full charge of a battery 33 hours on an 18 cubic Energy Star certified refrigerator. Shrinergy, with years of experience in renewable energy industry, has developed solar microgrid kits as well, with lithium-ion based battery storage for the U.S., Caribbean, Central, and South American markets. Based on highest quality PV panels and hybrid inverter technology that's available to the industry. Their kits provide rugged durability, long life, and reliable performance day in and day out to help keep electricity going.
All right, well, welcome everybody. We are in Lisle, Illinois, just west of Chicago, with Mia of Lifestyle Homes Incorporated. And this is a Department of Energy, Zero Energy Ready certified home. So we're going to talk a little bit about those features and then just your overall design aspects of this amazing home. So introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more.
Hi, I'm Mia Rubinstein, and I'm a design builder in the last 25 years. In those years, in the last 6 years, I've been concentrating in building sustainable homes, and I did a LEED certified homes, LEED for Home for Gold certifications in Lisle, which was the first LEED homes in DuPage County that I'm very proud of. And this is Welcome to California Echo House in Lisle.
And should we head on in and take a look?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So Mia, obviously sustainability is a broad concept and a broad term, and it means many different things. So we'd love to understand what it means to every builder, designer, homeowner that we work with. So can you maybe explain to us kind of what your thoughts are on a sustainable home?
Yeah, first I want to welcome you into the house. And again, as we talk about it, different people has different ideas of sustainability, and it also comes with a different price tag. Just to know what you want to have it done and what kind of budget. So just evaluate what it means to you personally. And energy efficiency. There are many different ways of energy efficiency, whether it is solars or just the high efficiency of electrical things, many different things in there. So learn about it, educate about it, and then just to adopt the things that you like to do and technology, a couple of years ago, smart technology was still a little bit of an unsettled field, but now it is very different. So if we do not incorporate into the smart technology into our house, I think we are not serving our client appropriately. And in all in equals to it, it's living well. We want our clients, or the people who live in this house, live well and healthier life, and then so house assist them to stay longer into this house in their aging appropriate way.
Great. Let's take a look at the rest of the house.
Okay.
So part of the DOE Zero Energy Ready Home program, it's a zero energy program, but there's more to it than that. Energy Star, the energy ratings, and then health. So they follow the Indoor Air Plus program. So can you talk a little bit about the health attributes of your home here?
Yes, but before we do that, one of the things I would like to mention is how the clients came to us wanting to have what they wanted to build. I think it is important to, after all, this is a custom homes, and the meetings that they need is very important. There's a lot of programs out there, and then again, putting the ideas together, whether it is the clients or the engineers and all other peoples, and then just find it out, what is their goals, how we can deliver. They had a beautiful house, and they enjoyed living in there, but they came to us, no, this is not what we want right now. We like to have a smaller compact house, easier maintain, and less costly living in, but at the same time, I don't want to have my lifestyle changed. I want to continue home entertaining and have my grandchildren come and enjoy. And so I said, okay. And then we looked at many different programs, such as Zero Energy and other programs available in there. And then we thought that this Zero Energy Ready program is the best suit for the what intended goal is. So we did explain that what they are asking is really aging in appropriate home. It's not just easier living, but atmosphere airs is clean and balanced airs. That's going to help them in good health and living longer or feel better. Okay, so that's what all it comes together.
So does that mean like what kind of systems do you use, or kind of even what's in the products that go into this home?
Well, that's it was, we did it after the house is designed, and then what we did it is we did energy modeling. Okay, energy modeling itself is not a very common thing in a public place, but it is very important component to have a good, healthy airs indoors. And we had a very good, engineers who designed the thing, make sure that everything is correctly done, and then sizing the system. It's not undersized, oversized. And then also another thing is they wanting to have a simple maintaining the house. They don't want a lot of things they need to monitor and maintaining things. So I call it as this is a single unit system house. We have one heating and cooling unit, which is a rather compact size, and then one water heaters, and and then also we have ventilators, mechanical ventilators, and balance the airs and things. So it's a very simple system, but because the energy model is correctly done, and then you feel very comfortable in the house, and that itself may not accomplish everything what we have talking about right now, but along those things in construction stage, after the framing is done, and then we did a diagnostics, and then we did a blower door test, and then duct leakage test, if any areas that need to be corrected, and then I was told, and we corrected those things. That so it's the ongoing things, and then at the end of the day, we discussed about 4 thermal barriers, what it is important, what is the easiest one and the least expensive way of correcting this or improving those things. So we have decided doing a air seal. So before the insulation is placed in there, we did a complete spray eco air seal to the house.
So that was the Eco Seal, the
yes.
sort of water-based sealant?
Yeah, water-based and spray, so it is like a gummy, like a substance that you spray in every joint.
And was there any reason? And so, what did you use to fill the walls with?
Oh, it's just after that we have again it's we did choose not to do the spray foams, and then we did a bib system in there. Yeah.
Is there a reason you didn't go with spray foam?
Again, it's a budget. It's we wanting to one of the at the beginning of the things we talk about is intent and goal. We wanting to make sure that it stays in that perimeter of the expenses that we wanting to spend. So it's all the priorities where we. So that's what it is. We rather spend the money in a eco air seal rather than increasing the putting a more insulation on the wall.
Okay, great, thank you. Oh, and the can lighting too, if you want to.
Oh, there's one additional items that I like to bring it. When house is this airtight, and then you wanting to make sure that this area is completely sealed from the top to the bottom, and oftentimes we put the can lights to make it as a task lighting and general task lighting. In this house, we didn't want to put any kind of holes in there, exception of the maybe kitchen pendant lights in here. So again, then you do need a lighting for the task lightings and evenings and such. So we put this strip light, and we did a double strip, so it has a very large output that can be controlled with the dimmers. So whether you are reading it or something, then you can have high output. And in the meantime, if you want to watch the TV and such, and then you can lower the thing, so you have a great control, but without compromising that any kind of breakage of an air seal from the rooftops.
Great. So we're down here in the basement, and just I know we can't see behind the walls right now, but what kind of insulation envelope do you have underneath it?
This house was actually standing on a pretty wet ground, so we need a really good moisture barrier from starting from the footing to all the underneath of slabs. So we put all the membranes there that discourage that. And then what we did it is even after after the placing of membranes, such after the slab is poured, any kind of joint in there, and then we'll put a hydraulic cement. Manually. It wasn't a pretty scene, but it was effective because it was so wet ground. So it was important of wanting to make sure that it is done correctly, and any kind of moisture penetrations could stop, doing that.
And then besides the envelope, what kind of heating and cooling systems do you have?
Well, once that envelope is tightly, done and correctly done, and then one of the things is we really did not need a big, huge system to support these things. This is a very minimal mechanical system but has 3 different zonings. So again, this is empty nesters, aging in placement home. So first floor may be used, and the second and basement may not be used as much. So it has different zonings for the comfort levels and such. And all the ductwork is completely sealed, and there is no air leakage. So whatever high efficiency units that we have will not be loose inside of duct. The way I see it is this. Ductwork is a part of our infrastructures. We may change the system, heating and cooling system, but we will never change the ductworks. But again, going into the envelopes and ductworks and done correctly is much more important. And then after that, again, healthy airs all depends on quality, air quality. So that's what HRB system is there, and then bringing clean, fresh airs and then filters through, and then taking it out, taking into the supply, and then also the stale airs is putting it out correctly, and then in there we do the heat recovery.
Right, capture some of that waste heat that you're exhausting in the wintertime.
Yes.
And then I see you just got a simple on-demand
unit.
Yeah.
It is again very tiny system in a comparison to the house. Only way that we were able to achieve something like that is sufficient for the house is plumbing wall. The plumbing wall is pretty much stacked on top of each other. So even though we have only single unit of hot water heaters in here, it will be effective delivering the system because they are such a short distance of it.
Great. So part of the Zero Energy Ready process, we talked a little bit about the tight home aspect, insulation, energy efficiency, a better heating and cooling system, but then also is gearing up for solar energy. So tell us a little bit about how this home is geared up for solar, and then what some of the kind of solar systems you were hoping to get?
Yeah, this home is really a lot of fun, and this part is a really lot of fun. But so as you can see, we are facing the south side in here. So these windows, we call it as brings a lot of solar, lights it in there, which is good ideas of it. But during the summer months, it can be hot. So we need some sort of solar shade above this trellises. But at the same time, we want to combine that ideas with the solar panels.
Right.
There are solar panels available. At the moment, only in the commercial markets. It's somewhat of opaque, clear glass that are beautiful, not unlike other solar panels that you see it in other people's roof.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that, with some sort of solar shade, will be a great idea. So we're sort of hoping to get those things. In the meantime, if that is really not available to us, these two roofs that in here, one is screened porch, and then one is above the master bedroom, can have enough of solar panels that requires for this house.
And it was like what you were saying, 600 kilowatt.
It's a 600 kilowatt per month, and when I looked at in Illinois, about 30% is one is coal and nuclear is in what is the other one? Natural gas. And then interestingly enough, about 10% is wind generated and such. So in Illinois, still gas prices, electric prices are relatively cheap. Combined between delivery and supply, they're about 10.4 cents kilowatt hours is what it is. They are using about 600 kilowatt hours per month. So about 7,000 kilowatt hours is what they will need for the solar panels
to offset their electric usage.
Yes, yes. And as it is, they are saving about $100 a month in comparable size of homes to average build without any kind of building envelopes that you and I discussed.
Okay. Well, Mia, I appreciate you having us out here, and maybe you can just wrap up by telling us a little bit more where people can find out more information about what you do and your organization.
Well, sustainable home building is what future home building is all about, and then I'm really glad to be part of it. And you can always find us on lifestylehomesinc.net. That's our website, and we love to build sustainable homes.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us, and a big thanks to our volunteers, our board of directors, our members, and our sponsors who allow us to do what we do. A huge thanks to our top sponsors, T-Stud, who make insulated studs that help save energy and money in the walls, and Shrinergy, who have microgrid solutions and portable battery and solar solutions for emergency issues, for travel, and for backup energy and saving energy at home. Check them out. And make sure to go to our website, greenhomeinstitute.org. Again, check out all of our videos and upcoming session and live webinar events. Thank you.